Hello and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Excalibur episode 39! Yes, Prez did not forget the series! I'm as shocked as you are. And we actually have music for the intro. I'm sure it'll be copyrighted. Cause it's just my luck in a nutshell, right guys? And yes, for this, well, not yet finale, we don't know if Prez will get back to episode 40. Probably take about 3 years, but who knows? You know I'm joking. Hopefully. But as for such an occasion, I have brought out my very special weapon. With these two monsters, I build the overlay network, and I XZ summon Yu-Gi-Oh! Excalibur, episode 39. So now that the intro is done, let's stop. This entire deck that I have in my duel disc is out of cards we've seen in the series. Except for Armatile. He wasn't summoned, but I thought he would be, and I don't want to regret spending my money. And yep, we got them all. Armatile, Raviel, Uriah, etc. Got them all in this deck right here. Episode 39 is dedicated to Amanda Gray, who has supported me in more ways than I ever deserved over the past 2 years. I love you, Princess. Amanda's his girlfriend. Or it could have been ex at this point, I don't know. Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! Excalibur, aka 2 years ago, at the time of the recording. Or at least the time span difference.
Wait! Where's the Wicked Gods? And the rest of the field?
It's fucked!
Well, although your attack never kicked in, the effect of the Wicked Eraser activated just after it left the
I love how the
field,
dual disc aren't
destroying every other
activated.
card on the field. Well then, this duel is as good as over!
Felt that,
I've got plenty of cards in my hand and 3,000
you have no cards in
life
your
points.
hand.
Even if you attack me now, I'll just summon something stronger next turn to come and finish you off. Whatever you've done, you've got nothing to show for it.
So yeah, as per tradition,
Well, that's not true,
I have not
Prez.
seen this episode
I
yet.
admit,
I know
you
that it exists.
almost
I got
had me,
spammed to death
but
over
now
it.
I have something
But I was
that
waiting
you
to go in
don't.
order, because it would be weird to go to episode 20-something and then jump to 39. Patience is a virtue, people, and you've all... And
What the
sometimes
hell is
building
that?
hype is a part of it. Meet a fan-made card. If it turns out to be a Sean Largest card, it's a frickin' wicked cult, I swear to God. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be doing something. Probably fangasming. So yeah, last time the world is fucked, Zack is dead, which is the only life we have confirmed that's dead so far.
I only wish you could see the look on your face, Prez Komori. It's the same face that your dad made, just before he turned his back on me.
Really?
And made me who I am now.
It was one of shock, and then again, to be fair, they were attacked by monsters, so... I'd be shocked too, I guess. Now let's actually
You
get
see,
moving.
Prez, the Wicked God cards didn't just go away. While all three of them were out together, they instinctively made a contact fusion.
Oh boy.
And together, they created the most dangerous creature in the history of the game. Forbidden to
Blackwing
all
card.
history. The Wicked Precursor.
Oh, what?
And what bad luck! Out of all the 7 billion people on this planet, it's gonna feast on you first!
It's a Precursor? Oh no, it's
Maverick,
Daxter in
you
disguise!
stupid
Anyone's
prick.
ever played the Jack and Daxter series? No,
As
what I'm talking
powerful
about.
as you say it is,
Rather than Jack
the
series,
Wicked
as it
Eraser's
became.
effect also destroyed my Dark Necrophere. And by the time my turn
Jack
is
3
over,
spoiler.
it'll let me control that stupid thing up in the sky. And I'll use it to finish you off. So for that purpose, I'll end my turn right now. You have a
This
lot
thing
to
doesn't even
learn
have a
about this
thing.
card, Prez.
I don't know anything about
the Wicked
it.
Precursor is the most pure form of a demon ever created in Deadside.
kinda start to see
It's
it.
not affected by any of your spells, traps, or monster effects. So it's staying with me.
Okay.
Damn it!
Ah, I see.
That thing is
Necrophere,
huge.
right.
It practically looks unbeatable, but what does it do?
Everything.
okay, I'll tell you,
You think we'll reach
Prez,
Supreme King
but you might
Dragon
wanna
Zark
pay
levels
attention,
of it
because
does
this demon of
everything?
a card has plenty of effects for me to cover.
It even makes me a ham sandwich.
Now for its first other effect, not only is it not affected by any of your card effects, but during each of my standby phases, my life points are doubled.
What?
So now
Oh,
I have
jeez.
some breathing room.
We've entered the movie
This can't
series.
drag on with that kind of effect. I can't let him gain life points when I'm this close.
Now as for
Final
the strength
frame
of
for
this
game.
card, the Wicked Precursor's attack and defense points are equal to that of my life points. So for now it's not very strong.
But it'll get stronger.
But just strong enough to put a dent into your life points. Now, Wicked Precursor, attack Prez directly!
It's lame at the moment, but it should get devastating. Christ! Ow! The experience actually hit Prez. Hokey as fuck.
No way. That was only 600 points.
Knock him halfway across Wisconsin.
Painful, ain't it? Just remember though, this is dead side at 100% effect, and it's coming from a beast that's the incarnated form of all three Wicked God cards put into one. So the way you're used to it, I'd say 600 points is worth about 10,000 points of damage to someone like you.
And then Prez croaks.
Now remember, Prez, if you die before we finish, you automatically forfeit
Oh,
the duel
yeah,
to me.
if I'm dead, I can't
I
exactly
personally
continue.
wouldn't want it to go down like that, but
Bullshit.
whatever works.
Bullshit! You would love it to go down that way. I know you want revenge because of Prez's dad and all that shit. But I find it hard to believe that you wouldn't want to win that way. It's okay, Prez. Just exceed summon Gaga Cowboy. We'll be fine. His duel just got knocked off. Isn't that kind of...
Damn you, Maverick! I don't care what happens to me. You are not winning this duel. Even if I'm paralyzed for life. You will never beat me!
That's right, Prez. Show determination.
Oh, wait. There's another effect to the Wicked Precursor that you should probably
Of course
know.
there is.
During each of your standby phases, your life points get cut
Yeah,
in
I
half.
figured.
So every turn, you're gonna take another dose of dead-side infected pain to your
Yeah, I
body.
figured if one doubles life points, the other one would half. This is the Jekyll and Hyde card I made for the frickin'
Hurts like a bitch. Your precursor hurts more than anything I've ever felt before.
Forget.
But it's only got 600 attack
For that
points.
one series of card maker.
And your life points can't afford to take this one. I activate Monster Reborn to bring back my summoned skull. There's two more things you should probably know. For one, the Wicked Precursor doesn't allow me to lose any life points while it's on
What?
the field.
So no
And
foul flame for game.
secondarily, all other monsters on the field have an attack and defense power of 0.
What?
Bastard! And I left it in attack mode too.
Well, there was any other move I
And
could make.
that Precursor
It's gonna have 12.
is gonna have its attack points doubled again next turn.
How are we gonna get around
You
this
figured
thing?
it out, Prez.
Even a red
Next
card
turn,
at this
my
point.
Wicked Precursor is
Like
gonna be
Monster
strong
Showdown.
enough to slay your summoned skull and bring your life points to
Yeah, so
0.
threw a red card over
You've
another
lost,
blue card.
Prez. This is your last turn before the world is mine. No. No! There has to be something I can do.
You haven't normal summoned yet.
The only other monster I can summon though is my Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Takes like my Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Wait. There is one thing. Talking to yourself
haven't
isn't
really
going
seen
to
the
make
graveyard.
things any easier for yourself. I got you. Plain and simple.
About that, here's the thing. I'm Prez
Well, if
fucking
Jake taught me
Gamora.
anything, it's that when you run out of ideas, improvise. I activate polymerization. Diffuse the red ice black dragon in my hand with my summoned skull to summon one of my personal favorites, the Black Skull Dragon, in defense mode. Now I'm somewhat impressed. You actually saved yourself a turn, sacrificing your own summoned skull for a new monster in defense mode. Huh. And the power downgrade should affect your monsters too. I figured that much out. I'll place one card face down to end my turn.
That much out, despite the fact he's never explained the part. Yeah, about
You're
that.
right. None of my other monsters can really make a difference with no attack or defense points. But like I need them.
They're all
First and
vanillas,
foremost,
so don't
it's
worry about
my turn again. My life points are once again doubled. And my ultimate god card gains more strength. Now Wicked Precursor destroy his Black Skull Dragon!
Too high, too fast!
As long as I'm still in this duel, you're not pushing me down again. Not with my monsters out to take the hits.
Your life points are going to keep getting halved.
Well, if you run out of monsters to defend yourself with, this duel is practically over. All my Precursor needs is one good hit to your life point.
Is out of monsters
I'm gonna end my
after
turn,
all.
and you should know what happens next, right? I'm well
I
aware.
lose half my life points. Razor.
I activate the spell card, Pot of Greed. This will allow me to draw 2 extra cards.
Avatar's River, they might as well be in the graveyard.
For now, I'll set a monster and 1 card face down.
If I'm drawing which
To end my turn.
So I'll just make a... Oh, Bicycle Knight, that's
You're
dead
shaking,
anyway.
Prez. If you're
And yes, I
afraid
did
of me,
shuffle
it's
this.
okay.
Bite me.
Be honest with yourself. You won't be around for much longer anyway.
Because of the cards.
This card will come in handy later, but for now I can settle for just attacking. Wicked Precursor, destroy his face down!
I'm just trying to survive. This isn't I'm trying to win, though. This has become I'm trying to survive.
The monster that you just destroyed was my Cyber
How'd I
Truck.
guess?
With its first effect, upon being flipped over, it self-destructs on the field. But obviously your Wicked Precursor isn't affected
I would
by
certainly
it.
hope not.
But afterwards, we pick up the top 5 cards in our deck, and any level 4 lower monsters among them, we can summon to the field immediately.
Trying to get him to summon the monsters, aren't you? Punished Eagle,
I only
End of the
drew 2
world.
monsters,
Demise.
but at least this will provide me with a defense. So first,
You're right.
I'll summon Double Stun, and alongside it I'll summon another monster, Dark Resonator.
I'll pull the present proxy.
Very well. But believe it or not, I still have monsters left too.
I'm not surprised if you know the download.
To match your 2 monsters, first I'll summon Goblin Attack Force. Then to give it some well-deserved company, I'll also bring out my Giant Orc. And then finally, I'll also summon Indomitable Fighter Lele. But it's not sticking around. Since it's still my turn, I'll have it attack your Double Castan.
Suicide to suppress from having defense.
You're doing this to eliminate my defenses.
No shit.
But how did you do that? Normally, 2 monsters with 0 attack points don't do anything to each other.
Yeah, that's one of the more confusing card rulings.
Now you're catching on, Prez. You can't dodge me forever. As for what just happened, another handy effect from the Precursor.
What effect doesn't this thing have?
Now I
Makes
know
me a
your
ham
Dark
sandwich?
Resonator takes 2 hits to kill, but that's not a problem. I'll have both Goblin Attack Force and Giant Orc attack.
Likewise. You've met your
Damn it! Now finally, I'll end my turn by placing one card face down and setting another monster in face down defense mode. Now let's see what you've got left.
Wonder what that could be. Have life points.
Damn
Now
dead side.
now we're in this
Gets
zone where
worse
Maverick
after every
was.
turn. I gotta finish this before my body gives out on me. There's only a handful of moves that I can do now, but fine. I'm desperate.
Literally.
First, I'll activate the spell card, Dark Eruption. This card allows me to add one dark monster with 1,500 or less attack points from my graveyard back to my hand. And I'll choose Spirit Reaper. At least this way you can't attack me directly again.
I doubt that.
But first, I'll activate another spell card, Dark Magic Curtain. By paying up half of my life
You always have
points,
to give her more
I can special summon from my deck my Dark Magician. And finally, I'll place one card face
Come
down
on.
to end my turn once again. You're barely hanging on, Prez. And no, you're not getting the chance to use your Spirit Reaper. Not like it's a difference maker anyway.
4,800 life points. It's getting ridiculous.
Let me tell you something, Prez. You really should have set your Spirit Reaper first, because I flip summoned my Morphing Jar. Now we both have to toss out our entire hand and draw 5 new
I can draw my
cards.
entire deck.
My hand was nothing special under these
Demise,
conditions.
Raviel,
Good
Uriah,
thing there's
and
now
the
room for
world,
change.
Punish Eagle.
Shit! My Spirit Reaper! But why? Why would you
I only have
activate
2
a
cards
Morphing
left in
Jar
my entire deck.
when it gives me a new line of defense in my hand? Well, although your Dark Devourer deck is very impressive, and you have a stacked graveyard to use against me if it weren't for the Wicked Precursor, it does, however, have one fatal weakness.
What's that? Deck out?
In just a short moment, Prez, neither of our life point totals are going to matter at all.
Oh, God.
Because guess what? You're well on your way to running out of cards in your deck.
Shit!
Once you have nothing left to draw, your immense graveyard isn't going to matter.
He's right. I practically used everything against him. I've got a new hand, but now I only have 7 cards left in my
Or how many
deck.
of them are proxies?
And his life points are gonna keep doubling every turn. How the hell do I win against an opponent who can't take damage, has a spiking amount of life points, and do it all before decking out?
I don't know, Prez. Phone a friend.
In the meantime, let's do something about that Dark Magician of yours. Wicked Precursor, erase that magician from the field.
Thanks, Amon. You're welcome. Even Yugi can't save us. Well, I've already lost me a deck now, considering I'm not allowed to draw only 2 cards and good enough.
Even the attacks that don't hit my life points, those are starting to hurt
The
now.
cards in my deck are main deck monsters. It's an using a fusion.
Well, that's a classic case in
Excalibur
Dead
and
Side.
Armor Tile.
Quick wear and
And
tear.
yes, I put Excalibur back
I
in the
end
deck.
my turn.
I figure it doesn't really count, considering he was only there for the summoning. I don't know. Where's that 150? Oh wait, he's at 75. I mismathed. I'm getting Paxton flashbacks.
Okay, Maverick. Listen up. I'm calling the end of this duel right now.
How?
I just realized that I can't beat you with my regular cards. But you're right. I do have a history of taking other people's cards. But a few of them include hand-me-downs from my dad and my brother.
You already used Red Eyes.
And keeping that in mind, by the end of this duel, your Wicked Precursor is gonna be destroyed.
How?
And your life points drop to 0.
How do you plan on doing that?
Ooh, bold prediction. It's too bad that you don't actually have a claim to make that comeback.
Hey, I'm serious. Don't act as if you're not scared, Maverick. You were shaking when I almost finished you off with Ultimate Axon Kicker,
right.
and you know damn well that I've made comebacks before.
And he's right again.
Now, first of all, since I've got at least 5 dark monsters in my graveyard and no monsters out, I can special summon the Dark Creator. And with his other effect, by banishing Dark Arm Dragon from my graveyard, I can also summon back my Black Skull Dragon. And to conclude my turn, I'll also set this monster in face-down defense mode.
My turn again. And another delivery of life points. Now, just in case you do have some kind of a comeback plan, I'll place this little number face down just to ensure that your life points hit 0.
This is just fantastic.
You're only proving my theory right, Maverick. You wouldn't be setting that face-down card if you weren't scared of what I planned to
bullshit
do.
is called I'm trying to play the game and win.
You're becoming quite a pest.
This is
I'm not scared.
The whole Zark's
And to
afraid
prove
of
it,
losing thing.
I'll have my
You better
wicked
nail the
Precursor
collection, he's afraid of
attack
losing.
your Dark
Okay,
Creator.
but here's the thing. It's not really necessary to say you're
But
afraid
before
of
you
losing.
do, I
It's
activate
more along
my
the lines
trap
of,
card Trading Shield.
He doesn't want to lose.
This won't stop the actual attack since Precursor isn't affected. But just after it gets destroyed, I gain life points equal to your Precursor's attack points,
Precursor's unaffected
giving
by
me
the opponent's monsters.
9,600 more life points.
But, see, this is giving me a life.
Now you're just taunting. You've really run out of tactics, haven't you?
I put it back in the deck.
I'll end my turn. After this draw, I'll only have 5 cards left in my deck.
You're having fun?
Better make this one count.
How do you have 75? Oh, wait, that's right. I have bad memories. Oh, great.
You must have a hard time admitting that you've lost, Prez.
I haven't lost, though.
You only have 5 turns left, and after each turn, my life points only continue to
He then
rise.
sets Needleworm.
Well, first of all, I know for a fact that you have no monsters left in your deck that don't need sacrifices.
How do you know this?
So when I destroy that weakened Precursor of yours, you have nothing left to defend yourself with, because you've already used up everything trying to get at me earlier. And just to show you how confident I am that I'm going to destroy your wicked Precursor, I'll activate this, Allure of Darkness. This card lets me draw 2 new cards, and then I banish a dark monster in my hand. So I'll banish my Great Maju Garzet.
I mean, granted, we had
Well, now you're really starting to push me, Prez
He's only
Kamori!
got 3 cards left now.
Do you have any idea who I am? You just threw away 2 turns! Because you think you can still win?
Prez is really pushing Maverick's buttons.
Yes. This is what I wanted, Maverick.
Now that you've vented...
Your fear's starting to settle in. It's the same fear that I'm going to use to erase you from this world.
How?
I'll place 2 cards face down to end my turn. It may not look like it now, but I'm already setting up for your demise.
Damn you! How can you still be so cocky at a time like this?
How could you be so nervous at a time like this?
Remember, Maverick,
winning
it's
after
just
all.
a game! Prez is shitting you in.
You little bitch! Tell you what, Prez. I'll beat you at your own game.
Fun watching this.
I can use my graveyard too.
Can you now?
So I'll activate the Cheerful Coffin. What this card does, since my hand is useless anyway, It allows me to send 3 monsters from my hand to the graveyard. And next, I'll have my wicked Precursor attack your Black Skull Dragon.
I punished Eagle.
Not bad. But I still have monsters left. Question is, do you?
Yes!
Shut up! You're only gonna have 2 cards left in your deck after this draw anyway.
This is
I had
getting
my
intense.
turn.
He was right. This is fun.
You've got the strongest monster ever created
And you're still
and
scared.
19,000 life points. And yet I've still got you right where I want you.
I've already decked out a long time. This was a bad idea. I should have used some of my other cards. Oh well.
You know
Life points are
what?
getting disgusting.
I'm even feeling a little merciful. I'll pass my
What?
turn.
Prez is doing mind games!
Fuck you! You've only got 1 monster left. And once I tear it apart, you're
Is Prez trying to make Maverick like forget the fact that he's low on cards too or something?
Well, I don't know about you, but you don't sound too sure of yourself. I have had enough of these mind games.
Prez is just doing this to press Maverick's
My
buttons and
wicked
making him more likely
Precursor
to fuck
is
up.
at 38,000 attack points.
Remember, it
I'll
started
have
with
an obliterate your
600.
face-down monster.
How the fuck is Prez gonna beat over this when all his monsters will have 0 attack? By Excalibur. Excalibur's dead now.
The monster that you just obliterated was my Doomsday Horror.
What?
And when it's sent to the graveyard, the rest of my banished dark monsters all go back into my graveyard. And last time I checked, I've banished 13 dark monsters
They're
from
going
the
to the
game
graveyard
so far.
though, Prez.
Doesn't matter.
Not your deck.
I end my turn.
What are you gonna do? Activate like
Only 2
that
cards left in my
1,000
deck.
card where you pay 1,000 life
Let's see
points,
what
you
comes
choose to
up
deck the
now.
Graveyard. Agree with one.
And of course, I'll also lose half of my life points.
I can see. Spirit's invitation, I believe.
For this turn, I'll activate the spell card Dark Hole. This obviously won't destroy the Precursor, but it will at least destroy your morphing jar to compensate.
Oh, I forgot that was even on the field.
Huh?
That was doing it to fucking Maverick.
Well, that was pointless. Why?
Get in your head.
Why would you waste a spell card on a morphing jar just sitting on the field?
It's called a mind game, Maverick.
You'll see why next turn. I've only got 1 more monster left to defend myself with. And that just so happens to be my Komori
It's like
Dragon.
a Goki board to me.
Although it's my favorite card, I'm willing to make the sacrifice. So I'll set my Komori Dragon face down. Now unless you can somehow get past it
Somehow get past the
and
Komori
attack me
Dragon.
directly with your Precursor, this'll be your last turn. I've got 4 face downs for a reason.
I only see 2.
So I'm done for now. You little son of a bitch.
Double life.
Nothing in my hand is of any use
How
to
is
me.
Prez gonna get past this?
But don't go around thinking that it helps you at
Oh,
all.
this is for a Rainbow Dark
No
Dragon.
combination of cards in your entire deck could stand up to a behemoth with 76,000 attack points. Now, Precursor, obliterate his face-down Komori Dragon.
Is it being a more arcade? Looks on you, Maverick. It was a Goki board. Shit. Prez is in serious jeopardy if that last card is deck isn't a monster. No, even if it is a monster, he's just asking for another turn. Please, sir, may I have another?
That's it?
Pathetic.
That's
He's
it!
jumping with joy. There's no time to be pulling an Alexa Bliss.
Your favorite card just got smothered by a god
He's spitting
with
mad.
76,000 attack points. And all you can say is, that's it!
I'm unimpressed, Maverick.
You're not being confident
2
anymore!
out of 10 would not
You're just being
recommend.
delusional now! What do I have to do to convince you that this duel is over?
Beat me.
I'm done. I'm
I
done.
quit.
Draw your last card.
You insist. You're the king of games, after all. I know I have no card left in my deck.
Maverick. Oh, Maverick.
How pathetic you are.
You have no idea how fucked you are!
How are you going to get past that Goliath, Prez, that's unaffected by everything? I am very interested to see how this... Shouldn't that be to be concluded? How this ends. God damn, he was... Randy Anderson was right. Randy Anderson was dead right. It is an awesome episode. The fucking mind games at play. A 2-year wait. A 2-year wait, I remind you. Was it worth it? It was still good. Worth 2 years? Debatable. But it's not like we're even done yet. We still have an episode 40 to go. In which case, I'm sure they'll come out in 3021 with my ancestors along still watching Yu-Gi-Oh episodes. And we're still only at episode 6 of Ragnarok, still playing catch-up. Oh, boy. Watch this music be illegal and it gets copyrighted to hell, too. Oy. You know what, though? I still prefer him to do this, where he just plays generic music like this, than just, you know, do illegal music where I just cut out the intros and outros. So, yeah. Ah, well. I wonder... I don't think these credits are even different. The slides, not even the end credits are different, but whatever. Yeah. Well, everyone, that was episode 39. God damn. Now we're waiting episode 40, and when that comes up, I'm sure you'll hound me with it. Bye.